welcome back, in this case, to Stormwind. So, I've spent the last couple of days being quite busy. Let me show you what's been going on. So, I finally got a response about where some of the pets are. For clarification, this was going to be our Grand Hunt episode, where we go through and try and grab all of the pets that we couldn't find when we looked earlier. We've hit a snag. If I go here to our post, I submitted a ticket. Pets that you mentioned are not spawned because there's not enough info to spawn them. You could see that in our bug report. So, that means Glimmer is out. Portent is out. Any Miss Pandaria pet that we wanted to go for is gone. So, I had to improvise. What I have is a water strider here. Now, I got this. I'll probably splice in the video of where I got it. That is as close as we're going to get. Still gives the same kind of buffs. Also gives a still water buff, which gives spell power and crit strike up by 5%, which is quite cool. What we also need to do is try and figure out what we need to hunt now. Oh, there's another one. Lightning Paw. Turns out, I was just an idiot. Lightning Paw was not even released in Mr. Pandaria, so we spent a lot of time searching for nothing. So what I'm going to do, this Grand Hunt is turning into not a very good one, really, is it? We're going to try and find a couple of other ones. What I'm going to do first, though, is we're selling windwall cloth for about 25 gold each. I just wanted to get rid of this. 25 gold each, 13 max stacks. Keep that 7-1 there. So, I did do a little bit of looking around for other stuff as well. Obviously, we spent a little bit of time trying to get the water strider here. But I also went to Vashir again. At this point, roll clip. Whilst I try and fly around to find a stable master. So, this was kind of weird. I knew I wanted to try and find Ghost Crawler. Or Ghost... yeah, I think it was Ghost Crawler, yeah. Wanted to try and find Ghost Crawler, but could not find easily. So I used Zygor to help me out. And I'm glad I did. It was really quite useful. It took a very long time as well to get source, I guess is the right word. God, where am I going? What am I doing? Trying to find this thing. So yeah, we'd found Ghost Crawler. We found a water strider, which I was just going to call Glimmer. Where is it? Stable Master, there we go. Old Town. Because I'm already here. Oh, it was here. Oh, God, I was so close, right? Yeah, alright. So, at the moment we got Humar, we got Terrapine, and we got Glimmer knockoff. What else did we get? So we had Wolf, which was the first one we started with. I got that out to just see what would happen. The other wolf. Another wolf. Black Shell. Mazranach. Snort. Ironjaw. Vara. Crystalback. Black Sting. Hozza. Annie Eagle. The Kirkin. A Rhino. Shango. Laquenahak. Roshen. Arcturus. Here's another one. Stormhowl. I was initially going to do a little bit of a search for it, because it looked like Skull, and Skull was one that we'd never found in the Storm Peaks. But it turns out they go round in roving packs of 4, and it just seems a little bit light on the colour scheme, so it was a fairly easy thing to get. We also have, here we are, Ghost Crawler and Scar. So really, we don't have that many to do.
See you later.
What I was going to do now was head over to the to Northrend, to the Storm Peaks. We know that they're going to be spawning here, here, and here, just before Bruntilda Village. So we'll head up and see if we can find them there. If we can, fantastic. If we're not, we have another one. It's kind of like the Water Strider in that sense. The only other one that I really wanted to try and get was also not available. So it will be Skull, and then we'll keep going. I think that's probably going to be the easiest thing. I was also going to see if I can do some glyphs. Actually, should we do that now? Because I still have them written down. And we'll get some Tome of the Clear Minds to try and sort some more stuff out. Where am I going? There, where I am. So, we have Pathfinding already. We got Tame Beast. We were going to go for Animal Bond, Disengage, and Fetch. While your pet is active, all healing done by you and your pet is increased. Yeah, that seems okay. Let's try and do that. Glyph, Hunter, Animal Bond here at 349. Okay, yeah, I had that down as 400, so that's actually pretty good. Disengage is 50. Yeah, that's way cheaper. I tell you what, I'll buy that out now. I'll buy out Animal Bond. The only other one we need is Fetch. That's a bit much for Fetch, but that's okay. Just gonna see what else we could do. Glyph with Tame Beast we already know. Solace, water removal, yeah. Scattershot increases the range, which is this one. Glyph of Revive Pet reduces the pushback suffered from damaging attacks while casting Revive Pet. Kinda useless. Misdirection. We'd never used it. We already have Pathfinding, which was 200. Mirrored Blades. Mend Pet. Your Mend Pet heals every 1 second and heals for an additional 25. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty good. Mend Pet. Mending or Mend Pet. Gives your Mend Pet ability 100% chance to clear a poison curse disease. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll get Glyph of Mending. It's a major glyph, so let's do that. I think we'll stick with what we got there. I think we got quite a few nice ones. So, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll learn that. Learn that. And learn that. Only other thing I was going to try and do was get a bit better armor, but oh, you know what I could do? 1 second. There we go. Gleamer. So it's almost the same. There we go. When in doubt, use special characters. Alright, there we go. So, we got Gleamer, which is not Gleamer, but it's close to Gleamer. We'll get our talents out now. Okay, so Animal Bond, that's a huge one. Disengage, increases travel. I think we'll do it like that. And then with the major glyphs down, minor glyphs, aspects of the beast. Takes on the aspect of a beast. Cheetah, pack, aspect, direction, fetch, fireworks. lesser proportion marking. Revive pet, stampede, no longer summons pet from stone, some copies of your current pet. Honestly, I would just go for beast and aspects. Why not? If we can. If we can. That's a bit expensive. What's the cheapest minor glyph that I could get? It's a major. This is everything as well, so revive pet. Now let's leave that. Right. What we'll get is we're also going to look through our talents, because Zygor is saying that we change a couple of things up, and that's okay, but I'm not too thrilled on
Help you find something?
doing all of it. I just want to do one or two.
Safe travels.
Where would I find a tome of the clear mind? It's a reagent. Reagent. It's a mage thing, I'd say. Which will need probably need the mage quarter. Back when this was just this.
I supply only the finest goods.
No. Ink, so that's scribes. Sous chef.
What can I do for you?
That's something entirely different. I'll see if I can find this. If I can, fantastic. If I can't, it's not going to be...
Hello.
There we go. Tome of Clear Mind. Glyphs. Okay, cool.
See you later.
We will... So I like post haste. I'm happy with that. Intimidation works well for me. Spirit Bond is quite good. It says you have 30% chance when you fire range attack that costs focus or kill command to reduce the cost of your next 3. Yeah, that's good. I always like that. It says that I should do that instead, but I won't. Lynx Rush, I'm fine with that. I think it's... I'll try Power Shot. Because Glaive Toss is fine. But I genuinely think Power Shot might work better for me. I just don't like the way that it goes. Let's see, where is it? Power Shot. I'll tell you what, I'll get another
Supply only the finest goods.
2 for just in case I change my mind.
See you around.
Now, let's see if we can find Skull. I have had a thought as well as to where else we can go. Because of this. The red spectral porcupine apparently is a challenge hunter pet. So that could be fun. Got to kick the shit out of it until it's level 20. And then just try and tame it immediately after. I thought that could be an interesting thing. So we'll give that a go. We know exactly where it is. It's Valley of the Four Winds. So right there. Or is it in Krasarang? Around the Ever, it's level 90. Use it when it's below 20% health. So yeah, and then you can use my Hearthstone. We'll go back to Violet Rise and keep at it. Yeah, because I think this Grand Hunt. Now that I've found out that we can only do so much with it, it does lower the scope of what we can do, which sucks. But it's not the end of the world. I did get, I got the Water Strider, not the one I wanted, but I got the second one I wanted. I got another exotic beast pet, the crab, which was a bitch to get to. And I'm not too upset with everything else. All the other animals that we wanted, we have. You know, I'm still amazed that we found the clay in a hack. I didn't even do that on my main one on retail. And yeah, we can just go in and see what interesting things we can find on the Throne of Thunder, because I don't think that's actually documented. So I'll switch this up from the red spectral porcupine. And we'll go for beast pets. It is a warg. I think that's it. No, that's Thundermaw. That's the one I already had. Let's see. Can I do that? Nope. I'll tell you what, I know exactly where it is anyway, so let's not worry too much about it. Oh, that's why. Beastmaster Exotic Beast Pets. Nope. Okay, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll get it. It's a long way to go before we actually get to where we need to be, so it's probably ferocity. Cats, dogs, fox, hyenas, raptor, wasp, wolf, black wolf, disease, grey, tan, white, bicolor, brown, ghost, red, white, black, saber war, brown, grey, lightning, unique, grey, brown, black armored warg. That's interesting. White saber warg, grey saber warg. None of them have. I think I'm just being a sausage. Wolf, blue spirit wolf. There we go. Am I going the wrong way? I was, yeah. Whoops. Going from Valiant's Keep over towards. Oh god, that was where they were. All right, cool. So it'll be a while back. We'll see if we can find him. If we can't find him, no major issues. We will head to try and tame that red porcupine, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. I've had a fairly rough week, if I'm honest. And tomorrow I head to the Netherlands, whether I like it or not. I'm sure it will be fine. I know it will be fine. It's just I've spent a lot of my time recently being very anxious and very depressed, and in true NHS fashion, they have been less than helpful. I'll have to go round Dragonblight. I don't want to go through Wintergrasp again. So I'm hoping that it gets better before it gets worse. So far it has just been worse. So, yeah. Oh, shoot. That was lucky. That was very, very lucky. The only other thing that I thought could be interesting, possibly, was a mount search. We've got quite a few mounts here already, but none that are like... I mean, the Abyssal Seahorse is probably the weirdest one, but we can only use that in Vashir, which came very helpful, by the way. But yeah, everything else is just standard. Oh, fuck. Don't do that. Go on, fly, 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 fly. Jesus. yeah, mounts. Thought mounts could be an interesting thing. However, because we seem to be going more towards Legion, and especially with that amazing time lost pull, the likelihood of us doing another character focused in Pandaria is going to be slim. So, I don't see a particularly high need to go for it. However, if the time lost is here, we see that whilst we're looking for Skull, then we'll be quite happy, but it's slim. Very slim. So we'll do our best trying to find Skull. If we find him, fantastic. If we don't, we won't worry. Just keep getting notifications now saying, remember your flights tomorrow, and it's scary. I'm not afraid of flying. I'm afraid of the unknown that comes with flying. So, I don't know whether or not I've told you already, but I'm going to the Netherlands. And Dutch is not a language I know, understand or speak. I've got to go from where I start to 3 or 4 hours up country on public transport that I don't know the language for, and it's scary. That's the scary thing for me, being trapped pretty much because of the language barrier in a country I don't know. I'm just trying not to think about it, if I'm honest. Like, I'm excited to be there, God knows I am, but it's oh, well, that's annoying. Good news, we've found Skull. Bad news, he's dead. So, let me Google very quickly. Let me Google the respawn time. Wow, Mr. Pandaria. Skull. Respawn time. Between most players reporting time between 8 to 16 hours. Okay, so if he's dead here, we'd need to wait 16 hours, or 8 to 16 hours, before he comes back. Well, that sucks beans. That sucks a lot of beans. What we'll do then is we'll leave that there for now. Like, we found him. We never said we didn't find him. We'll half our way back to Violet Rise, but then we'll make our way back to the mainland. And before I do that, Beastmaster Exotic Mystical Quest. There we go. So I probably need to come back another day and do that. But, as I say, it's not the end of the world. We've got a slightly lighter variant. It even has thunder or lightning. We will now fly to see if we can find Daegu. Now, annoyingly, I have just used this, which means we've got to wait a half hour before we can get back. And this expansion means we take all our flight paths, so it's not instant teleport like the other ones in the Legion. I was gonna try searching on okay, let me word. When I started the Legion server, they gave me a free character boost just to get us straight up there, and I chose a hunter. And I wanted to be a Beastmaster hunter, but they changed a lot of what a Beastmaster hunter is in later expansions to the point where I really don't enjoy it. So what I use it for is just collecting the pets that we couldn't get in previous expansions. Wait, you want me to go there? It is direct. Yeah, it's direct. Yeah, we're fine. So things like Galleon, for example, the massive beast down there, we can easily kill him. Where I've been for the last time was up here in the Isle of Giants. Now, for those who know the Isle of Giants already, you know exactly why I'm there. Dinomancy. In fact, we did manage to fly there. But everything on there is a level 92 elite. And there are NPCs there that have a slim chance of dropping a tome that would allow you to learn how to tame dinosaurs. So I thought, oh great, that's something I can really work towards. Turns out, in the Legion expansion, you no longer need that. So I spent a long time trying to get... Oh, hello here. What was that? Lawkeeper... Oh, yes, okay, fair enough. Is it below us? It might be below us. It might be in that cave, you know. Search for Digu. Well, no, actually, because the cave is over here, wasn't it? No. There are no porcupines down here. So it changes from being go to Valley of the Four Winds to go here. But I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'll tell you what I can do. I can look for... wow, Mr. Pandaria. Digu. Level 90 elite NPC. That can be found in the Valley of the Four Winds. Elite? Ah, shit. We won't be able to find that. And he apparently roams... he roams up and down. So we've just gone dead center, but he also goes up to about here. So he'll be on this cliff edge somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. Digu. I mean, we'll know it when we see it. It's a spectral red. Oh, hello. Spectral red porcupine. And there's Galleon. So it goes up to here. It also goes down as well. And he's in the Valley in the Four Winds, so it's definitely up here and not down there, which is good to know. Not seeing it yet. I don't think the problem with this one here would be finding it. I think the problem would be taming it. Because obviously it's an elite. Oops. Wrong button. No. Is it between these two rivers, yeah? Let's have a look. Oh, it's way before those two rivers. Okay. I see. Okay. trying to look at some of the comments to see what they would say about it, but the respawn timer is about 8 hours. And I think with something like this, it may be slightly more obscure. So I'm hoping that he's just chilling out somewhere. There's a bird's ass in formation. I'm looking at the map, I'm looking at everything, not necessarily the edge. But it might be one of these pets or animals that we can't see, like the ones they've taken out, which is a shame, because if that is the case, we could just go straight back into Violet Hold. I'm starting to think that might be the case. Well, there's no tracks with it. There's no tracks. You should be able to just see it. And it's a red spectral porcupine. It's not exactly something that would be difficult to see. I'll give it another lap down again, and if we don't find it, we don't find it. But it being an elite as well means we're going to have a rough time trying to fucking deal with it. So this is the worst grand hunt I've ever heard of. So yeah, I think we'll... If that's the end there, that's the river. Let's head out. It's not for us. Right. The only other thing as well is I got this to help. That's for Peak of Serenity, so it's not for us. Dailies, I guess, would be not Timeless Isle, Beastmaster dailies. Oh, could that be what it was about? The scout. What do you have to do? Horde mobs. Card to take 2 bonus, crush rock, shield wall. Valor points, okay, yeah, sure. Bang, 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 bang. We'll go through that. Cranes, okay, sure. Yeah, alright, sure, whatever. Not useful for us. It's not really a daily though, is it? Because those are the dailies. Those would be what I expect. But this is, I guess. No, that's Throne of Thunder. Okay, I tell you what. I don't think we need Zygor anymore. Where am I going? Oh god, I went the wrong bloody way. Damn it. I'm very sorry, everyone. This is very anticlimactic. Because obviously we can't just hearth back, and we can't use this because we need to be either on the Isle of Thunder or in the Throne of Thunder. So that's useless. Bugger. It turns out in the Legion expansion they made a lot of extra things tameable. Like, you know how I haven't been able to find a single yak to tame? Because I wanted to get a yak. Guess what's tameable in Legion? Yaksa. So yeah, let's keep kicking the shit out of the Thunder King, and then carry on. Allies in the Shadows. I don't know what that one was for. Oh, accidentally explored all of the Dread Wastes. Ah, yeah. We're gonna tear down this wall, and we'll see if we can speak to Taransu immediately after. Ooh. No, almost had it. go. Talk to Jaina. Oh yeah, I can't fly here. What's that? A sky ward. Doesn't count as a animal, does it? You know what? Never mind. I'm ready to tear down this wall. Let's do it. We can test out our new power shot now too. Nice. Okay. Here we are. Acquire.
But our heavy explosives never made it to the wall.
Find them, yeah?
Gather up the explosives and get them to the wall while I rally the reinforcements.
Right you are. I'm under attack by something. Power shot is... Ooh. Huge. Can use the warp strider for now. Actually, we don't really need to. The warp strider is one of those kind of niche pets that it's good to have. There you go. Tell you what, should we do that then? Dismiss. Huma. Get him, bud. So our healing is going to be better as well, which is going to be huge. Acquire the heavy explosives. There they are. Stay out of the way of the Colossus, because that will never go well. There they are. And pow. Huge shot. Nice chunk of damage too. Does have the possibility, which is what I think has happened here, of gathering more people. Oops. Oh shit. Didn't have aspect of the walk on. Boom. Humar's doing good as well. Good. He's also got a Heart of the Phoenix that I could use as well if needs be. Do I have anything else? It's got Prowl. Rabid Roar of Courage. Nothing else. Well done. There's a bit of hell. Explosives. Deliver it at the city wall, which is right over there. And if we go fast, we should be able to get... Oh, Jesus. Close. Very close. Damn it. Can't tame the beaver. Mighty devil sword. Could probably tame that. I think we need it, but it's an elite. Just to prove a point. No. Think it's here? Nope. There it is. Yo, that's cool. Oh, can I? Oh, it is tameable. That's really cool. I mean, we don't need another turtle, but I love the colour scheme. Still you. Deliver the explosives to... there. That's her name.
Yes.
Here are the explosives. Detonate them, of course. I'm gonna get that. Okie dokie. Hole in the wall. Check.
Well done. We're through. Pull
Yep.
together, everyone. Press the advantage. This way. The Zandalari are
Dark-eyed raven. Yo. That's sick. Oh, wow. Oh, I like that. You know what? Fuck it. I know we're in the middle of something here. I don't think I have any birds, and a raven is the sickest pet that I can think of. Bird of prey. Now we're going to call you Edgar. Yeah. Go on, mate. See if we can get him out of here. Ow. That's like, it's tiny, but it's cool. That's it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Nice. Where else? Something through here? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, we're going that way. Okay. Edgar, mate. What can you do? Snatch. Oh, that's great. Alright, what else can you do? That's your special ability. That's cool. I like that trick. What else? Bullhead. Roar sacrifice. Very interesting. What I will do is switch it back to Humar for now. Because it's cool, but Humar does better. Here we go. We need to go this way. And all of these are just ravens, yeah? I thought that was our guys. This is like the perfect thing to use that spell in. Absolutely perfect, because all of them are up buffed by 25%. See if we could sneak past these guys. Where are we going? This one. So we need to take out that guy. Go on, Huma. Yeah, it's obvious already that I don't have a favourite, but it's more than likely Huma, my favourite pet. No, don't use that because we'll smack him into these guys. I wonder if I use it for the last spell, it would do a lot of damage, and then do that. Power shot. It'll finish them off nicely. So that's good. Here we go. Ah, yes, I remember this. This thing. Oh shit. Give him some more healing. Power shot him. The interrupt's doing that, that's great. Let's see if we could do some more of these. Yeah, this is way easier than the druid. I don't even remember how we managed it with the druid. I think we had to use Barisa to tank for us. Speaking of tanking. Huma's low on health. Nice. Is this the end? No? Uh-oh. What do you want us to do?
Gather up the wounded. We've struck a mighty blow today. The next part of our campaign begins.
I guess yes. Cool. Talk to Lady Jaina Proudmore. With your help, we're one step closer to goal. That's another bit of fire. That's it. We have a plan to halt the Mogu's weapon-making capabilities. It involves the creature you recovered from the Zandalari. Speak to me when you're ready to learn more. Gain access to the Lightning Vein Mine.
I think I have a plan to infiltrate the Thunder King's armor, then use that creature you recovered with a little help from the Shadow Path.
Does sound good. However, I do have something I need to do first. Got a couple of things I need to do actually. First things first, we'll head over here for repairs. We almost died earlier. We'll get rid of this. Riz. No way. And we'll keep these two over here because they are trade goods. I probably should have sold them earlier. And... oh, there's another person. We're going to head over and see if we can find the ally in the shadows and speak to Taransu. Oh, hello. I'm helping. Almost. Uh-oh. Alright, come on. Let's see what we can do here. No, 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 no. An honourable kill. Well done. We actually killed another player. We weren't expecting that at all. Who would go charging into the Alliance camp? That just doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Right? That's not just me. I've never just run into the Horde camp. Unless there was something to get. So there was something to achieve by doing so. No idea. Absolutely, positively no idea. There's that cool... there's a couple more around here too, which will probably be what they turn out to be. God, Hulk. Beavers are so cool. I'd love to have one of these beavers, right? Uh-huh. Ah. Okay. Taransu. Welcome. I do have one thing I would ask of you, Hunter. We've got in our hands on a powerful ritual stone that Shanzi's Mogu used to beckon their allies into battle, but we need more than one to perform their rituals. If you come upon 3 of these stones, bring them back to me. We can gather our forces and use these stones to beckon some of Lei Shen's most powerful servants directly into our traps. Recover 3 Shanxi ritual stones. These stones are very rare and may take some time to gather. I've just remembered. This is, we need something for this, don't we? Shadowpan Assault Garrison. We got some valor points, but nowhere near what we actually need, and we need to be exalted in order to get these kind of things, so... I can't remember if there was anything else. I doubt it. I think it was something to do with this down here. Aha. This is in the Isle of Thunder itself, and this is the Throne of Thunder thing. Wasn't there something in this main courtyard area? We kind of have, what's the word, jump the gun slightly. Seem to remember people crowding around here and something falling from the skies. A dwarf shaman. Seems all the gates are open. We can go all the way there if we wanted to. But it seems that's not what we have planned. If there's nothing else that we want, these ravens are very cool. I'll tell you what, is it something, go here, go back, back, back. Flying mounts? Birds of prey? Yeah, raven. Oh, there's a couple. Kunlai Summit, but not as cool as what we got already. These are all level 90, so I will make my way back without attracting as much attention as possible. There we go. Champion. Kirintor Manor Field. Yeah, if I was running through this would be the way I'd go. Off this steep cliff jump thing. Yeah, take a bit of damage on that, but we go through so little people. Alright. I think that's everything. What we'll do is we'll call it here for now. So next week, we'll just be grinding out this. It's very unfortunate that the wild hunt didn't really do very well, but at the same time, you know, now that I know that we can't get certain things, then we don't have to worry about it. So, that's it for me. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.